hear any audio. We'll get this right. Hold on. Are we live? We good? We good? Man, I love when we live. I love when we live because we have things that happen in real life, but we keep it pushing. We keep it pushing. Yes, indeed. Okay, there we go. I got my instrumental playing. Turn it down. Turn it down. Welcome to the show. We are in the zone. Your man DJ Thumb. Happy Monday. Happy beginning of a new week. Listen. I'm gonna tell you something. I love when we're live because when we're live things happen. So you know what happens. But I wanted to first of all give God all the glory for me being here, for us being here, for you being here. I want to thank you so much for hanging out. As you can see, there is an empty chair right here. My co-host, my partner in Crizzle, is not Hizzle. And I'm not Snoop Deal Double Dizzle. I'm just gonna tell you, my girl is not here. But you know what? She's here in spirit, and we're gonna keep this thing pushing. Thank you so much for coming. Another great episode of TNZ 702 Live, Vegas first. Your man DJ Thumb. What a great show we have lined up for you. I'm so excited that you were able to jump in and come holler at your boy. I have two tremendous, phenomenal kings doing big things, not only in the community, but helping folks around the world. Yeah, around the world. Before we get started, we normally kick things off with a Zinspirational moment. I'm going to get a little petty, and I'm going to call this Minstrumental. Okay, I got blame that on my English teacher because I got that wrong. Minstrumental, supposed to be Zen. Never mind. I'm just gonna hide that. It's supposed to be an inspirational moment, but that says instrumental. You know what I'm talking about. We're talking about an inspirational moment, and you know what? I'm gonna come off the cuff because I know that God has something especially for you. Breathe in, breathe out. A day of the first day of the week. This day has never been here before, and it'll never be here, never come again. So, my inspirational, I'm just gonna say inspirational moment because I keep messing it up. My inspirational moment of the day is to put yourself on the calendar. Yeah, we have time to do everything for everybody. We have time when the folks need you, they call you. When they need help, they call you, and you are always Johnny on the spot. I know. You go to a routine, you go to work. You try to make everyone happy around you because I know, just like me, you hate saying no. You hate saying no to folks. But you gotta learn that two-letter very powerful word. You gotta learn how to say no and put yourself on the calendar. I remember looking at an obituary at a funeral, and it said, sunrise dash sunset. There was a date of the sunrise, then there was a dash. There was a date when the sun set. What drew my attention, what really caught my attention, was the dash in the middle. What did that person do sunset. Put yourself on the calendar. You leave here. I've yet to see a U-Haul follow a hearse. You can't take none of it with you. So make sure that you're leaving some type of generational wealth, some type of generation. You touch somebody, change somebody's life within that dash. That is your inspirational moment with your man. Now, it's inspirational moment with your girl Zinja Dunn in her absence, and she's here. She's here by spirit. So listen, we'll keep this thing pushing. I'm gonna dive into one of my favorite segments, and of course, I know this it's time to get off the bench. Your man DJ Dunn. We're gonna talk sports real quick, and I'm gonna do it because listen, I'm used to talking to myself. I have a great imagination. A lot of folks are watching football. As a matter of fact, I know that the Bears is playing the Vikings. Gotta give a big shout out to my boy Kev Ray, his wife Kimberly Ray. She is a huge Minnesota Viking fan. He is a huge Bear fan. We have some kind of camaraderie within the household as it's going down tonight. But I have to say, big shouts out to our UNLV running Rebels. They got a huge win this weekend by knocking off UCLA Bruins by a score of 30-23. It went down at the Legion Stadium. While the Rebels looked great and dominated the first half, building a 23-0 lead and heading into half at 23-3. However, things got a little shaky in the second half, but UNLV managed to hold on for a 7-point win. The game was sealed by a Maris Brown interception, and the defense backed it up. All trash talk from the week leading up to the game. We got the dub. Shouts out to our UNLV running Rebels. And can we say, you already know, I'm here. Wait a minute. Hold up. Can we say Raiders? I'm singing the song, baby. Our Raiders, man. Geno Smith showed exactly why the Las Vegas Raiders made the trade to acquire him this offseason. Of course, he was the best quarterback on the field in Foxborough on Sunday, throwing 362 yards with a touchdown and one interception on a 24 of 34 passing and a 102.8 passing rating, outdueling 2024 first-round pick Drake May in a 2013 Raider win. When they asked Geno Smith, what did he think about his game? He said, I'm me. That's all I think about. I think about me, I think about my team, I don't think anything else. He says, after the win, I know who I am and I know what I can do. Mistakes happen, things happen within the game. There was a tip pass, I made the right read, could have made a better throw. Not gonna hang my head. I'm not gonna cry about it. We got the dub. We'll move on. And he was talking about the interception that was wrong, and it was a tip drill. The receiver, if it touched the receiver's hand, you're supposed to catch the ball. So you can't blame that on the receivers, man. You cannot. So on the quarterback, you can't blame that on the receivers. That is your off the bench with your boy DJ. Now I'm ready. I gotta keep moving because I'm a little behind time, but never too late because I gotta bring this guy up. I love him tonight. I'm going to tell you something. We met, as a matter of fact, in this very sanctuary here. We're here on the campus of Nehemiah Ministries, and we met, and this guy has been a big brother, a mentor, a role model, not to just me, but to so many people in the community. The often was taught, get a job, go to school, get an education, go to college, get a job. No one ever taught us. At least they didn't teach me. I grew up in South Central LA, little nappy-head boy out of Mississippi. Grew up in South Central LA, and I was taught to get a job. Go to school, get a job. Get a job, boy. Get an education. Go to get that college education and get a good job. I never knew that I could accomplish being a homeowner. I didn't know that I could accomplish being an entrepreneur, having my own business, even having my own podcast, making this podcast a business, not just something we just go on YouTube and just shout out. But this guy that I'm about to bring up, man, I love him to life. Mr. Greg DeVill of DeVill Realty Group. Ladies and gentlemen, my brother in the building, Greg DeVill, the health and wealth builder. What's up, sir?
All right, man. How you feeling? It's good. Glad to have you have me on your show today. How you
Man,
doing?
listen, you have so many people on your show. You quick to say, I'm so glad to have you on my show.
glad you have me on your show. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Well, listen, man, I wanted to get out because it is Vegas first, and I wanted to spotlight who's doing great things in the community. You know, a lot of folks come to Vegas and they think that Vegas is pretty much the strip. You know, they don't know that there's a lot of great um, um, people and great opportunities right here in our community on the 89106, all the way to Henderson, from Summerlin, Drake Valley. There's so many opportunities, and you have created a lot of those opportunities. I was speaking about owning a home. Tell us a little bit about how you got into your business. Of course, you are the wealth builder, sir.
Yes, absolutely. I had a passion years ago with home improvement. That really is where I started in the home improvement kind of the fixer up business, if you will. And we had realtors we had to call to come and fix up the homes and well to sell the homes once I fixed them up. And so I decided back in 2004 that I should fix them up and sell them myself. So in '05 I got licensed to be a realtor. And man, it's been a wonderful journey. We've had some great experiences. We've had many wins, a few losses, but it's been good. It's been great, man. And I'm excited for the next chapter.
Well, I noticed you said a lot of wins and a few losses.
Yes.
I'm so glad you were so transparent about that because a lot of people think, once you own a home or you own a business that, it don't come with losses, it don't come with L's.
Oh, definitely. Starting a business, there's some trial and error when starting a business. Of course, I don't care how many textbooks you read, it may not, be a suit just for what you do, although there is some information in the book, but there are some experiences you're going to gain, personal experiences that will teach you some things you need to know, right? So back where I'm from in Southern Cal, like you, we went to the school of hard knocks, right? Where we learned as we went on, uh, you learn and you grow. And so that's where. So you have to excuse the noise in the background. My daughter's cooking dinner, and my grandson wants to help, and they don't know to whisper. So if you hear any noise, please excuse them.
No, it's okay. I love it.
Yeah.
As life, man. There's life. Listen, you are an entrepreneur, you are a businessman, and you're a father. You know what I mean? You're a father, you're a grandfather, you are,
Yeah.
so there's life behind everything that you do outside of your home. So tell us a little bit about the Bill Realty Group. There's so many people that, like myself, I learned a lot just listening to your show. You can even, please promote your show when it's on, where folks can see it and hear it. But tell us a little bit about the Bill Realty Group.
DeVille Realty was again inspired from the flip part of my life where I've been flipping these homes. But I also wanted to find out because one of the issues we ran into was people with the down payment was always an issue in my community. And because I have a passion for my community, I had to figure out how can I get them in a home because of selling homes. And if the money down was the issue. So DeVille Realty, we primarily focus on getting people in with no money out of pocket. As veterans, you guys, we appreciate the service of veterans, but getting into a home with no money out of pocket, that's really a real passion of mine is to get families. Now, a lot of my realtor friends, they're chasing $1 million and that's fine. No, nothing against that. However, for me, it's been important to get many of the people in our community, my Republic service guys, school teachers, sometimes saving money may not be the easiest thing, but so DeVille Realty, we really want to help first time buyers. Not that we don't help seasoned buyers, not to be mistaken, but my passion is really to give a person who never thought they could own a home the opportunity to own a home. That really does my heart well. I really enjoy that. And it's not about money. God is my source. God has supplied our needs. God has taken care of. We've had some wonderful excursions, experiences, and travels, and um, so we've enjoyed life. We enjoy life, but again, helping families is where DeVille's passion. Now, if they're going into foreclosure, we want to help them save the equity. We have to sell their home. Whatever we got to do to help in my community, that's my passion.
So I noticed you mentioned first-time buyers. I do have a question about that because there are a lot of married couples that are getting everything and doing things joint. They're coming together, getting a home together.
Yes.
Do you you recommend that, or do you think they should do it separate to where they both can and they both can have the first time buyer experience?
Well, that's a good question because now, in many cases, it depends on if the one person can afford the home and the type of home that you're looking for under one budget. Now, when we bought our home, I was at under my budget. We were able to buy the home. We didn't have to use the wife's budget to buy the home. So it just depends on how much your debt to income will allow for you to purchase a home for. So again, if it takes two, by all means. But yeah, if you could do one, and you can afford it, and it gets this type of home you're looking for, then by all means.
Nice, nice. Once again, if you're just tuning in, we got none other than Greg DeVille. I love the way he put the wealth builder, and that's something that we
Yes,
need in the community. We need folks to understand generational wealth is so important.
absolutely.
Life insurance, home insurance. We get insurance on our cell phones. We get insurance on everything else, but we won't get insurance on life. Here's speaking of insurance.
Uh huh.
How important is it for homeowners insurance to make sure that you're? I know this sounds like a crazy question, but there are a lot of new homeowners
Hmm.
that understand how to get the right type of homeowners insurance.
Right, absolutely. So you do want damage and fire and things like that. And most lenders, once you purchase a home under a loan, most lenders require that you have fire hazard insurance and those type of things, right? So they require that. So normally, when you make a mortgage payment, your insurance payment is included into this reserve account, including your taxes. But insurance is very much, but also with the insurance is having a home warranty. Okay, because the insurance basically covers the outside of the home, which is again the outside of the home. Um, but when it comes to, I'm sorry, when it comes to some of the repairs inside, it may be under a home warranty coverage.
Right.
Okay, so
Right.
there's a little more education in that. They can always reach out to me. They can, Google's my friend. Google knows me personally. So if you ask Google about Greg DeVille, he'll tell you where to find me. So if they have any questions on that, feel free to reach out to me.
Absolutely. I appreciate you. Hey, listen, I know your time is limited. I want to thank you so much for the time, for hanging out with me and doing big things. I smell the dinner all the way from here. Tell them they're doing a wonderful job. They're doing a
Yeah,
wonderful job.
right. Right, right. Well, I know now not to have interviews in the evenings because I
That's
brought
right.
my. So what I did was I closed my office and went virtual, as many companies have. They're virtual now, so we're working from home. And so I have my home studio, but I also have it next to an area that's kind of busy at a certain time of the day. So now I know, this time of the evening, put everybody out.
How can folks reach you? What's the number that they can reach you if they're
Yeah,
looking?
absolutely. 702-349-0162, 702-349-0162. And you can reach me on all social platforms: Google Greg DeVille, email Greg DeVille Realty LV at gmail.com. Platforms are all Greg DeVille, website gregdeville.com. We'd love to hear from you. No question is too weird or awkward. We'd love to speak. And thank you, Thumb, for allowing me the opportunity to bring awareness to my business. I appreciate you and all that you do, man, and what you bring to our community as well.
And listen, I support those that are doing great things, and you are not only doing great things, you're a great man of God, a great friend, a great brother. I love you to life. I will continue to always support you, always help promote what you do, because not only do you help me and my family, you've helped so many people in the community, Greg. I salute you, you and your queen, your family. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and of course, we'll talk some more.
You bet. Thanks again, okay? Have a great evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guy, Mr. Greg DeVille, the wealth builder in the building. Oh, man. And we'll keep this thing rolling. We'll keep it rolling. Once again, if you're looking for my co host, she is not here, unfortunately, but she's here in spirit. She's out on a special assignment. We had to send her out. And I already know she's out there. She's working. She's working hard. So, Zenja, we love you, girl. We love you. We miss you, but it's okay. Listen, that's why it's TNZ. When the Z is now here, the T step up. You dig? Now, my next guest my next guest. Hold on, because he sent me a whole way he wanted me to introduce him. Because first of all, I love this dude. This is beyond just a guest. This guy, he's worked with so many people, the likes of legends, Boys to Men, Blackstreet, Tank, Neo. That's just to name a few. He's an Emmy Award winning singer, songwriter, and producer. And by the way, he's my cousin. Yes, my guy, my road dog, Paris in the building. What's up, Paris?
What's up, cuz? How you feeling?
With my hands. You already know I'm gonna tell you that, man.
I knew you was gonna say
With my hands, bro.
it.
What's going on with you, cuz?
I'm good, man. Just grinding, man. Putting some things together out here in the Las Vegas area. Just finished the album. A lot of great things happening, man. Coming together.
Good, good, bro. Listen, I want to first of all say congratulations on all your accolades, bro. You've been in the game for so long. I mean, grinding, producing for so many people, doing collabs with people, and man, you stayed the course, bro. Tell us a little bit about you and what you've been up to. We already know that you won an Emmy. That's
Yeah,
phenomenal. You had
yeah,
a
that's a
baby.
blessing, man. Thank God for that. So a little bit about me. I come from a little small town in Ohio called Lima, where the rest of our family, most of my family is on the Smith side that migrated up from Vicksburg, Mississippi. Um, when I was 15, I got my start in the music industry from the legends, Boys to Men. They took me all over. I moved to Philly, stayed out there for a couple of years recording with them guys and learned the game. And then for some reason or not, their label kind of fizzled out with the Sony deal they had. And after that, I moved to Virginia Beach. I was out there with my brothers and I was out there with Blackstreet. And after 9/11, I decided to just step out on faith and I moved to Cali. And I came out to California and I started meeting all the who's who, the people I've been looking up to my whole life. I started bumping into them in the grocery store, the basketball court, everywhere. And one thing led to another. Them finding out I could hoop.
Hold up, hold up. If you imagine you and Teddy Riley walking down the bread aisle, you just bump into him. Sir, my name is Paris.
Oh man,
Real sweet away, but he I'm messing
that
with you.
is
Go ahead.
that's
Go
crazy.
ahead.
So Teddy was actually in Virginia Beach out there with Blackstreet. So coming out to LA, it was more like the Master P's, the Tank, the Neo. That's how me and Neo met and became cool, and Sauce, something for the people. That's he was producing Neo. Dion Evans produced Tupac. God bless his soul. He passed away. He's the one that named Neo. All of us was like a clique. When we weren't in the studio with Sauce and the Something for the People crew, we'd be in the studio with Dion Evans. And after after all of that stuff, I was like, you know what? It's time to do something different. I started seeing the wave of everything that was happening out in Las Vegas. I stepped out on faith after being in Beverly Hills, Hollywood area for like 21 years. I was like, I'm going to Vegas. Been here now 8.5 years. After coming here, we meet you.
Yeah.
We connect and we just, I don't know if it's just a kindred spirit, me and you connect. And after a couple of years of us rocking, we find out from family we cousins.
Some folks go, "What's up? That's my cousin." We really cousins, and it's
Yeah, in
crazy.
real life.
You got a story. You got a story for our viewers, man. Tell them how it came about. Now, mind you, I'm gonna
So,
say this: we hung
so our,
out.
uh-huh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah. So he's introduced me performing on the stage, brought us out on stage. I'm like, me and this dude connected. I'm like, I love this dude. I don't really rock with a lot of people in Vegas, but I rock with them. And our family has a family reunion page called a legacy page where all of our family members from all over the world, I'm not just going to say the country, we got family members from Africa, from Sierra Leone, West Africa. Our family is on there and they're introducing themselves. And our cousin Daniel posted a picture and he was like, I love it when family comes together. And I'm looking at a female and I'm looking at him. I'm like, is the female our cousin? Because that's DJ Thump. He said his last name is Rice. That's your cousin. Oh my God. I immediately picked up the phone and called you, and the rest was history. We start comparing notes. You called your sister started naming everybody. The rest is history, and here we are.
Yeah, here we are, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. And you right.
God is the greatest.
You rocking, you rock with people. I tell everybody, I'm amazing at the game of spades. I'm amazing. Man, I play spades for free to meet. If I don't win, I don't eat. But I'm only as good as the people that I'm partnered with. So I gotta watch who
That's
I
right.
partner with, right? So there's no shade on nobody else. A lot of times I speak, hey, what's happening, and I move on. But you and I have partnered up. We've connected from the beginning. And when we
Period.
found out we were related, man, it was just like, wow, that's crazy. That is so crazy. God is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep. What was understood didn't even have to be discussed.
This music, man. We got to get into this music because, and not only, and I got to say this, I have to say this, not only are you a songwriter, you're a singer, you're a producer, boy, you can cut hair. The boy can cut hair.
You won't let me retire them Clippers.
I'm going to take my hat off just for a second, put it right back on. I'm going to let you know it's time.
All right.
It's time. It's
Yep.
it's time to get the hair done. So
Yeah. And I don't cut nobody else's hair out here but my cousins. I don't work at no barber shop or nothing. That's years ago, but it's a gift. It was a trade you can take anywhere in the world. So when my cousin calls, I cut his hair. That's basically it. I don't cut nobody else's hair.
wow. But let's get into this music because while you're coming and you're cutting my hair, you always saying, "Cuz check this one out, check this song out, check this." And I'm like, give it here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play it. Give it here. No, don't play this one yet. You always let me premiere your songs before I can play any one of your songs. We're gonna play a couple of them. Before I play any of your songs, I have to say that the songs plural that you did on your Christmas album.
Oh yeah.
Amazing. You redid Mary, Did You Know?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm gonna put you on the spot, man. I know it's not Christmas. We're gonna make it Christmas in September. Can you give me a cappella just a little bit of that Did You Know? Can you give me just a little bit?
Oh no, you didn't. Not from the car.
Yes, I did. Just give me
Man, you gotta prepare me for this stuff, man.
We cousins, you already know. If you stay ready, you
Oh man. You know what's crazy? I recorded that song in the studio, haven't sang it since. So no excuse. I just don't know the lyrics by heart. I gotta rehearse it to perform it this year.
All right. That was last Christmas, all right. So Christmas is almost here
Yeah.
again, so I get it fast.
Yeah. Yeah. We just put it out just to put some music out there into the market, and you and maybe 5 or 10 other people in Atlanta played it on the radio, and that was like the last week before Christmas. So yeah.
So this is what we're gonna do though. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and play is one of my favorites. You already know which one this is.
Yeah.
You already know. When I heard this one, man, I was so elated to play this live. The first one to be able to play this. This one right here makes me think of my wife. It does, man. She's a big body. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But hey, let's get into it, man. This is Big Body by PARRICE. Check it out.
Big body, you got that big body. You got that sick body. You got that big body. You got that sick body.
You got that big body.
You got that
You
sick
got that thick body, thick body, thick body, thick.
You got that sick body. You got that big body. You got that sick body. Thick. You got that sick body.
Southern girl, pretty face like she came from the island. I see the front, but I can wait just to see it from behind. Yeah. Big ass, big legs like a Clydesdale stallion. Come join my team, cause you're batting like 1,000. You got that thick body, thick body, thick body, thick body, thick.
You got that sick.
You got that sick body, sick body, sick body, sick body. It's ridiculous. You got that thick body, thick body, sick body, thick body, thick.
You got that sick.
You got that sick body, sick body, sick body.
Thick. Got that sick body.
You got that bounce like hydraulics on an old school Chevy. With the top down, lump in the trunk. What I wouldn't do for you to drop it on me like it's heavy. Wonder if I can fit with it and get with it. Oh, it seems like you're ready, so ready. You got that big body, big body, thick body, thick body. You got that thick body, baby. Sick body, it's ridiculous. You got that thick body, thick body, thick body, thick body, ridiculous. You got that sick body, sick body, sick body.
Got that sick body.
It's ridiculous. You got that big body, thick body, thick body, thick body. You got that thick body, baby. Sick body, sick body, sick body. It's ridiculous. You got that thick body, thick body, sick body.
PARRICE with thick body, thick body, thick. That man, that's fire right there, cuz.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it, fam.
Man, that is fire, bro. Love it. Where did that come from? Like, I mean, what inspired you? I'm almost scared to ask you. What inspired you?
It's just fact. Me myself, I've always been attracted to curvy women. It's just my preference. And I was sitting in the studio, me, Tyrese Jones, the producer, and his cousin. We were all sitting in the studio, and I was like, we seen a chick actually. We was riding down the street, and I seen the chick. I was like, dang, she's sitting on 22s, and everybody started joking. And so Tyrese was like, man, we should do a song about that. So we got in the studio, and his cousin Dorian was like laughing about it, and then he's like, she got that thick body. She got that thick body. Thick, got that thick body. And he took it and chopped and screwed it and made a track. And I just started freestyling it. Southern girl, pretty face, like she came from the island. And he was like, oh, that's dope. Get on the mic. And I just went in and we just started recording. Before you know it, we had the record done.
And you didn't even think to call your cousin to come and do, you know what I mean? Listen, I got aspirations, brother, and dreams of singing. Even though I can't really, but you can give me, I don't know, give me a little something, maybe a T-Pain vocal sound effect or something. I don't know.
You funny.
But I love it. Listen. I gotta play this other one. This one, tricking. It ain't tricking if you got it.
If you got it.
So before we even talk about that, before we even play that, we got to talk about that. Before we even play it, we got to talk about that. I don't care if you got it, if you tricking it, it's tricking. That's my point. Listen, that's my opinion. Whether you have it or not, if you just tricking it off, you paying her bills, we all know what tricking it off means. We know.
Mm-hmm. But the guys with the money, that's a byproduct of when you rock with them. You just get the perks that come with that. So that's why we say it ain't tricking if you got it.
Look at this, man. Who's hey girl, she said she put your whole info. Now booking. I am PARRICE. Emmy winner PARRICE. Okay, girl. All right,
that's this.
That's what's up. So I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna blaze this one because I want folks to hear this one, man. Because this one right here is fire as well. I wish, man, I wish I could play glistening. I wish I could play that song. That song is
It's
fire.
coming. It's coming. It's coming.
That song is fire, bro. It's fire. All right, here we go. Check this out.
And
This
that's
one,
me on the guitar too.
really.
Yeah, I co-produced this one.
All right. We're going to introduce it, man. Let's make it official like a referee whistle. Go ahead and introduce
No
this.
doubt. This is my latest single entitled If You Got It, produced by my guy Tyrese Ty James Jones, co-produced by yours truly, Paris. Let's get it.
I'ma spin the bag on you, and you know it ain't tricking if you got it. I'ma spin the bag on you. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. If you got it, it ain't tricking if you got it. I'm going in tonight. I don't care what the price. I'm trying to snag some. I'm trying to bag some. And I ain't tripping. Say what you're sipping. It ain't no limit. I'm gonna spend. And you want this life, babe. I see it in your face. Cause you know I'm trying to know ya. I got no problem dropping bands to show you. It ain't tricking if you got it. Oh no. If you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. No. If you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. If you got it. I got my swag up, 'cause now I got my bag up. Not trying to play it light, let me upgrade your life. So sit back and chill. Don't worry about the bill. And you know you want this life, babe. I see it in your face. 'Cause you know we took the best made parent away. It ain't tricking if you got it. No, it ain't tricking if you got it. Cause I got it. Cause I got it.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. Okay.
I'ma spin the bag on you. And you know it ain't tricking if you got it. I'ma spin the bag on you. It ain't tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. If you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. I'm going in tonight. I don't care what the price. I'm trying to snag some. I'm trying to bag some. And I ain't tripping. Say what you're sipping. It ain't no limit. I'm gonna spend. And you know
That's my guy, PARRICE, man, my cuz. I love that song right there, man. Even though I'm telling you right now, I totally disagree whether you got it or not. Tricking is tricking, but the song is fire. The song
Yeah,
is fire. Oh, I love it. And it's available on all platforms right now, right?
it's available everywhere on all digital platforms.
Okay, all right. So anyone that you can collab with that you haven't collabed with yet, who would it be?
I'm looking forward to working with my guy Joe.
Ooh, okay.
That's gonna be fun. We're definitely gonna make that happen real soon.
Now you got guys have very similar styles, but I don't know.
What?
That's gonna be
Well, it
fun.
might come from the fact that I was inspired by him from a young age. I've watched and followed everything he's done, and I would always try to think, how would Joe do this record? Even though it's me and it's gonna sound like me, I've always been inspired by how he approached music from a vocal standpoint, the musical standpoint, and then watching him perform it. Being able to perform the stuff that I record as well. I want to be noticed as not just some guy recording records. I watched that blueprint. What I'm saying, of him. Even R. Kelly's, the Aaron Halls, the Jodeci's, the group thing. I watched that blueprint of real vocalists, and I wanted to make sure that I keep the integrity of real R&B involved in all the records that I do.
Now, there was one person in particular that I have to say, I mean, because you have your own style. You have your own style. But there's one person in particular, I'm going to see you going to read my mind. You guys actually have the same kind of flavor. Who do you think I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
Come from a group called Blackstreet, and I believe he your cousin too.
Oh, you talking about my brother Mark?
You got that flavor, man. Mark Middleton, right?
Yes, sir.
Man. So here's another question for you. We already said who you will collab with right now. Let's go dead or alive. Living or already gone on the glory. Who would you collab with?
Um, who I want to? Another one?
Yeah, who you wish you would, if they're going on the glory already, you can't collab with them now. So, for example, Michael Jackson. Like, I mean, that's like the typical answer
I
everybody
would
says.
have loved. I would have loved to get a song produced by Prince.
Oh, yeah.
I would have loved that.
There's so many, you know what, and when it comes to verses and come to battles, everyone always go Prince or Michael Jackson. So I'm gonna ask you, Prince or Michael Jackson?
Musically, I'm gonna go with Prince because Prince did everything on the musical side. But vocally, I liked Michael's arrangements, vocal arrangements. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna have to say both.
I've had the pleasure of going to both concerts. I've been to a Michael Jackson concert and I've been to a Prince concert. Um, when I left Michael's concert, I felt inspired. I felt energized. I felt, I had a different feeling with Michael. When I left Prince's concert, I felt some kind of way because I never seen a man turn around and his behind cheeks was in my face.
Behind cheek.
Yeah, I felt, I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for it. But, and we were at the Great Western Forum. I promise you, I was in the orchestra seats. I was up close, and he pointed to this lady in the audience. He says, "Hey, baby, is your boyfriend fine? Does he have a ass like mine?" And he turned around and he lifted up his blouse. First of all,
His blouse,
a man that can wear a blouse and get away with it,
not a shirt, a blouse.
he lifted up his blouse and he
Oh
had
man.
some jean G strings. And I said, "What?" I left there totally discombobulated. I did. But
Let me tell you a quick story. So I was doing a show with some of the friends back in the day in Hollywood, and I was trying to get people to come through, come through, come through. I was calling musicians, different musicians that played with the best of the best. And I was calling my guy. I'm like, Kip, come through, come through, come through. He's like, I'm gonna come. And I got a surprise for you. This dude shows up to our show. He was the bass keyboard player and bass player for Prince. This dude showed up at our jam session with Prince and the whole band. Prince came in and walked on stage. People started falling out. Like Twitter was fresh and new. Everybody was tweeting. Before I knew it, I'm looking at the tweets popping up on my phone. Before I knew it, there was NBA basketball players, everybody just started popping up. Prince, we were supposed to close the show that night at 11 o'clock. Prince come up on stage, had a hoodie on. He pulled his hoodie off, and everybody in the audience seen him standing there. And he just goes, "Do you guys mind if we mess around a little bit?" And this dude played from 11 at night till 6 a.m. in the morning. Nobody left. So I had the opportunity to meet Prince, and I've met Michael Jackson for Teddy Riley's birthday, which was two of my favorite, uh, two of my checklists. I got to meet Michael. He showed up for Teddy Riley's birthday, and I happened to be the only barber there. I'm shaving Teddy Riley's hair with a straight razor. We're in Hollywood, and they're doing a welcome back show for Guy. Michael Jackson pulls up 24 security guards deep, comes in and hugs Teddy, gives him a gift, and leaves.
Wow.
Like, sucked the air out of the room and just left.
Crazy. So my story, and since we're sharing our Prince stories, I got to tell you, you already know, I already told you this story, but I want to tell our viewers. So shouts out to Big Coco. That's my guy. He was Prince's personal bodyguard.
Uh-huh.
And when Prince had his residency here in Vegas, he lived, up by Seven Hills area. So
Mm-hmm.
Coco knows how much I love Prince, man. He know I love this guy. I love his music. He says, "Yo, dog, you want to meet Prince?" That's how he talk. "Yo, dog, what's up, my guy?" That's yeah. All right, my guy. So there's rules. You don't ask to shake his hand. You don't ask for an autograph. And you don't ask to take a picture. I'm like, "Oh, come on, bro. This is Prince. Like, at least let me take a picture." You know what I mean? He's like, "You don't ask to shake his hand. You don't ask for an autograph. And you don't ask for a picture." All right, fine. You know me, I'm gonna try to sneak a picture. I'm like, "Oh, cool, let's go. We go to Prince's house, and when we walk in the house, when we first walk in the house, there's all type of art on the walls. There's not a
Mm-hmm.
lot of furniture. There's this beautiful marble white baby grand piano in the middle of the room, and it looked like a Scarface stairwell. You go up one side and you come down the other
Mm-hmm.
side. It was like a U, and the piano was right in the middle. And I'm just really amazed at the art. So I'm looking up at all the art that's on the wall, and in my peripheral, I see Prince come down the stairs. In the back of my mind, I can hear Big Coco saying, "Don't ask for a picture. Don't ask to shake his hand." And I'm like, ah. Prince comes down. Now I look and I can see him coming down the stairs. So I gather myself because I don't get starstruck. But this is Prince, bro. Like, there's a
Right.
certain wind that you feel, when he come down the steps. Like, he has an entrance that's amazing. Like, he was floating down the stairs, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I looked, and I didn't see him. I know I just saw the dude go down the steps. And I turned around, he was standing right here. And he had his glasses on. And he had a sucker in his mouth. And he says, "Hi, I'm Prince." And I said, "I know you are." So immediately I go to shake his hand. And I have to bring my hand back. Don't shake his hand. What am I supposed to do? I'm sitting here like, okay. When I'm DJ Thump, he says, "I know who you are. Don't know what come in my house. I don't know who they are." And I said, "Okay." And it was a weird, awkward moment. It was probably about a good 15 seconds of weird energy. It was silent. 15 seconds is a long time. 15 seconds is a long time for him to look at me and me look at him and him looking at me and I'm looking at him looking at me and he looking at me looking at him and we just standing there. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And I can hear in the back of my head, "Don't ask to shake his hand. Don't ask for an autograph. Don't ask for a picture." So
Oh my
he took
God.
the sucker out his mouth and it made this noise. He took the sucker out his mouth and he gestured the sucker towards me in my face as if he wanted me to put the sucker in my mouth. Now listen, let me tell you something, Prince. I ain't gonna shake your hand. I ain't gonna ask for no autograph, and I'm not gonna ask for a picture. But I damn sure ain't gonna take none of that sucker you had in your mouth and put in my mouth. I'm not. Well, I'm just lying. I have Prince suck in my mouth. No. No, but that was my Prince moment.
That is
And,
crazy.
that was my Prince moment. Listen, I gotta do one thing, bro. I gotta do one thing because I know normally we only play one, maybe two songs, but I mean, I love your music, bro.
I appreciate you, cuz. That means a lot.
So we're gonna do this one. This one is called "I Need a Rider."
Every good man needs a rider.
Man, every good man needs a rider. A rider. Man, I thank God for my rider. Listen, man, my wife prays over me while she prays over my pillow when I'm not there. She prays over my clothes that I'm about to put on. And if she needs to, if she needs to take her, you know what I mean, pop that wig off, you know what I mean? I know she gonna get me and say, no, you didn't just say I wear a wig. But if she, you know what I mean, she's a rider, she takes care of her man. So I had to play this one last because, I have my favorites, but this one right here is another one of my favorites for a specific reason. And I need you to tell me what brought on this to I Need a Rider. What made you do this one?
It's just like what I just said. It was inspired by the fact that I feel every man needs a woman that's ride or die. She's gonna do whatever. If he get in a fight, she gonna be in a fight.
Yeah.
If they riding down the street, they look at each other a certain way and they decide to pull over and do their thing, they bout it. He's with it. He's his rider. She gonna follow him all the way. Whatever he want to do, she with it.
Well, my wife is a rider, but when it comes to doing something that we may be going to jail for, she gonna like, nah, player, you better wait till we get home.
I feel you. Got to be a little spontaneous. Keep it interesting sometime.
Let's go to blaze it, man. Let's go to blaze it. Here's "I Need a Rider" by my guy, my cousin, Emmy Award winning PARRICE. Y'all check it out. Check it out. Check it out.
Lucrative.
I'm about to walk in, pull the rope off. Me and the crew about to show off. Got the big bottles with the lights on. It's hella chicks calling shotgun, cause all they looking for is a sponsor. If that's what you want, I don't want ya. I want a real chick with a body, and we can walk up out of the party. Oh, I'm looking for a super bad one, bad one. You know the kind, I'm trying to bag one, bag one. Get the valet, I think I have one, have one. Just come with me, I need a rider. Try to come on with the top back, in the city slow-mo with the lights at. Hand in my lap, cause she bout that, cause she bout that, cause she bout that. Try to come on with the top back, girl go wild for the Kodak. 0 to 100, cause she bout that, cause she bout that, cause she bout that. So bad, gotta take the side streets, doing things can't do in the front seat. So sexy, damn she flirty. She a freak cause she like riding dirty. Ooh-wee, she taking off her panties. Red lace, this girl so fancy. Trying to make me pull over, so she want my hands all on her. Oh, I'm looking for a super bad one, bad one. You know the kind, I'm trying to bag one, bag one. Get the valet, I think I have one, have one. Just come with me, I need a rider. Try to come on with the top back, in the city slow-mo with the lights at. Hand in my lap, cause she bout that, cause she bout that.
that right there, that right there, right there, right there. Yeah, that's fire, bro. That's fire. That's fire, man. So what
Thank
are
you,
some
man.
things that you accomplish that you want to accomplish, bro? That you striving for to do?
Well, one of the things is right now, being that I'm solo, no longer in any group or anything, I'm on my own now. I'm basically making the decisions for myself now, along with a couple of my business partners. But I'm the principal of my decision making. Um, I've won the Emmy Award, which is a blessing, but um, I'm looking forward to taking that, making that mark by winning a good Grammy, a couple of Grammys, and some of those collaborations that you tapped in on earlier, I'm looking forward to some of those collaborations with some of my favorite artists that I've looked up to over the years. Looking forward to that. And then going out on tour, with some of the new music and stuff that I'm doing and being able to touch the people and the people start to see me up close and personal opposed to just hearing about it.
Okay. Well, speaking of tour, I hear little birdie came and knocked on my window. Little birdie came and told me that you about to do a little something something in Vegas. I don't know if you want to talk
Yeah,
about it.
yeah, it's being developed. I can't really speak much on it, but once everything is announced and it's up on, the billboards and all over social media and everything, we're going to bring the whole cast to you and we're going to do an interview and bring you all the way up to speed of who's there, and we're definitely going to make sure you're involved as well. Want to make you the resident DJ once we get that going, but I can't really speak much on it right now. I've been given the gag order, but yeah, it's
I
about to go
love
down here soon.
I love cliffhangers. That means they got to keep coming back each week. We're gonna let them know what's
Uh-huh.
coming. I love
Yeah,
cliffhangers. But listen, cuz I thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, man, from the top, middle, and bottom of my heart, man, for coming
no
on
doubt.
and showing me what you do, and letting everybody know what's happening. Once again, I need a rider, Paris, available on all digital outlets. Shout out to M Brighton in Brighton. She's been on here, man, just blazing you up, bro. She
Yeah,
just
yeah, that's
blazing.
sis. She's on the team, man. She makes sure that when music comes out, she takes all the artists that are like the elite that she feels are a certain caliber, and she makes sure that they're blasted everywhere. She's been doing that for years. To love her for that. Yeah, she's about that.
What's your social media? If folks want to get in contact with you, they want to follow you. How can they follow you?
Yeah, you can follow me at I am Paris on IG, at I am Paris on TikTok, and for booking, go to southpawent at hotmail.com.
Hold on, because she put that in here too. She wasn't playing. She wasn't playing. Now booking. There it is right there. She was not playing.
Oh
I
yeah.
am her. She put the book right there. She's not playing.
Yeah.
Sunshine. So listen, man,
Yeah. And
I appreciate it.
and also shout out to my team, to In Cartel Music Group, Corey Taylor, and my manager Quadri Amin, Philip PJ Jones, and the rest of the team I'm waiting to connect with. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's been putting in hard work to help me get to that next level.
Indeed, indeed, man. Hey, I appreciate you guys. Be careful. Get out that car, man. You didn't let the dusk catch you up in the car. It's so black you
Nah,
can't
I'm on my
see.
way somewhere, but the show must go on
The show must go on. Hey, man, I appreciate you, cuz. Hey, pull up.
tomorrow.
My God. My God. Love you to life, cuz. I'll talk to you soon.
Love you too, man. Salute.
Yes, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, my cuz, Paris, in the building. Another wonderful show under our belt, man. We will keep it pushing once again. My girl, Zinja, was on a special assignment. She couldn't pull up today, but of course, she is here in spirit. We're always going to lift her up in prayer. And she's always working hard, man. She works hard. That girl works hard. I appreciate you, Queen. And we're going to see you next week. If the Lord says the same right here, we got another two. We got two more special guests that will be appearing on the show next week. And I definitely want you to pull up. Do me a favor. I need you to smash the subscribe button. push it hard, push it real good. Push that subscribe button. I need you to click. I need you to share it. I need you to get out there and let folks know that TNZ Live, we are getting it in. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Big shouts out to my producer, my super producer, Mr. Tyrese, his beautiful queen, making things come together like a family reunion. And listen, we will see you on another episode of TNZ Live 702. It's your man DJ Thump. I'm D1. I'm done, and I'm G1. I'm gone. Make it a great week on purpose. All right, let's go.